Good morning, whistleblowers. It's a spiritual whistleblower here. What is today? Thursday, October 22nd. Man, we are just flying through October like nothing. Really quickly, before I jump into the topic of the video, I'm running a contest. I announced it last night on Whistleblower Wednesdays. I'm giving away a beautiful painting. I painted this painting myself in Denver, Colorado. It's a self-love painting. I showed it last night on my live, but to enter the contest, you must write a 250 word essay or less. 250 words or less, y'all. Don't send me several paragraphs, please, because my inbox is already flooded with emails. 250 words or less, an essay on what the importance of self-love is to you. I'm going to pick out the best essay. I will autograph and personalize the painting and ship it to you and announce the winner on Halloween. All right, so I'm running a contest. May the best man or woman win. Then I also on October 31st, Halloween, I'm going live and get ready. If y'all think y'all loved when I dressed up like a clown, you know, because I did 2 videos dressed up like a clown and I went in on the female narcissist. Well, for Halloween, I'm dressing up like the Wicked Witch of the West. If you've seen The Wizard of Oz, then you know who the fuck she is. She's an ugly, green-faced, monster-looking bitch with a black hat, black pointy hat. Horrible woman, and she's the one that has the flying monkeys. And I said, well, Halloween's coming. Why not? Why fucking not? So I am going to dress up in my Halloween costume. I'm going to be the Wicked Witch disguised as the female narcissist. Okay, so that I'm dedicating Halloween to blowing up the spot of the female narc. We're going to go in on her. I'm going to talk about the mother-in-law, sister-in-law, that evil-ass female co-worker. If you know a female narcissist, you need to tune in because I'm going to tear the bitch up and down. But I'm going to be in full Halloween costume, Wicked Witch style, all right? Y'all don't want to miss it because I'm a clown. I'm telling you, I'm going to go off. All right, again, if you need private coaching, I offer very affordable prices, 15-minute phone consults, 30-minute phone consults, or hourly phone consults. And if you are really struggling financially, you can submit a question to me for $5, and I will give you some advice every Wednesday on Whistleblower Wednesdays, right here on YouTube Live, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All you got to do is submit your question to helpme.swb@gmail.com. Boom. There you go. All right, let's get into this video. I want to talk about how the gossiping ass narcissist loves to play both sides of the fence. They all do it. I don't give a fuck if the narcissist is a family member. I don't give a fuck if the narcissist is a fake friend. I don't give a fuck if the narcissist is your own lover that you go to bed with every night. Some of y'all got narcissistic children. I got to do a whole separate video on narcissistic children because that's a demon. That's a battle that I don't wish on any parents. Because if you learn that your children are narcs, sociopaths or whatever in their late teens, you start seeing signs in middle school and high school, you got a problem on your hands because they're going to get worse into their adult years. So I'm going to do a separate video on narcissistic children and how to deal with them and set boundaries as they become older. But back to this gossiping ass narcissist. No matter who the narc is in your life, blood related or not, they all behave textbook. They all do. They gossip and they play both sides of the fence. Now, I have several videos on triangulation. Playing both sides of the fence is similar to triangulation. However, triangulation takes things a step further. When you're playing 2 people, when the narcissist plays 2 people against each other, triangulation is actually pushing people to fight each other. It's like staging a cat fight, but I'm not going to talk about that aspect of it. So playing both sides of the fence is similar to triangulation, but it's a little bit different, okay? It's like the step before, 2 people fight each other after the narc has, played both people against each other. In triangulation too, it could be more than one person. A narcissist can set up a whole family against one person. So it's like this whole team of people coming against one person. That is triangulation. It doesn't necessarily have to be one person against the other. The narc has a habit of turning a group of people against one person. It's really sickening. Then it turns into gang stalking. Okay? That the narc can tell these weak-minded people anything about this innocent person, and they all believe it. They're that weak-minded. And they all will collectively come together to go against one innocent person. So that is triangulation. Triangulation doesn't always have to be one person staging a cat fight between two people. It could be one abuser grabbing a whole group of people to team up against one person. Okay, so understand triangulation works different ways. But in this video, I'm talking about the gossiping narcissist, how he or she plays both sides of the fence versus them playing two people against each other. Okay, so I want y'all to understand the difference here, where I'm going with this. The narcissist has to play both sides of the fence. Okay, and how does he or she do this? Okay, and you could be cool with the person that the narcissist is talking to you about, talking to them. The narc will go to one person and talk shit about you, gossip, tear you down. Why is the narcissist tearing you down? You're supposed to be cool. You're a lover, a friend, blood relative. You thought you was very close to this individual. So you got to ask, why is the narc tearing you the fuck down to this other person? Well, let me back this up real quick. Narcissists have a serial habit of gossiping, playing both sides of the fence. But when they play both sides of the fence, it's usually they're playing one good person against an evil person. They're playing one empath against another toxic, codependent, or toxic narcissist. So it's good versus evil. They love to play a good person against a bad person and a bad person against a good person. So in this case where I'm talking about the narc playing both sides of the fence, that narcissist is going to run to what he or she is familiar with. They go to the other toxic person and they will gossip to this toxic person about you. They'll smile in your face and they'll run to this toxic person and they'll tell all your business. They'll talk about you like a dog with this other negative, toxic ass narcissistic individual. Okay? But then the narcissist will come to you, you're the good person, and talk shit about this toxic person to you. So the narc is gossiping about you to the toxic person, and the narcissist is also gossiping about the toxic person to you. But you as the good person, you don't want to tear down the toxic person. You could care less about this toxic person. You're just basically listening and shaking your head to what's being told to you. Now, when the narc goes to the toxic person and talks about you to the toxic person, this toxic person is going to sit up and enjoy tearing you down with the narc. Do y'all see the difference here? I'll give you an example. And this keeps happening to me, but, I understand it's a process. For every new level, there's a new devil. You can't take everybody with you. You're going to outgrow people as God elevates your platform. I've lost many friends in my lifetime, friends that I thought I would be friends with forever. Friends I've been friends with 20 plus years. They were very covert in their toxic behaviors. They hid their toxic behaviors very well. But as I'm becoming successful and growing and climbing, and God is increasing my territory, they could no longer hide their toxic behaviors. So I have a friend. I've lost quite a few friends. Long history. Okay. But my friend, her mother is a malignant narcissist. Her mother, even though her mother is retired, woman that goes to church. You know what I tell y'all about them Christians that go to church Monday through Sunday. They so sanctified, but behind closed doors, they're mean-spirited. They talk and gossip and tear people down. They're highly manipulative. They're very controlling. Her mother is a malignant narcissist. but nobody in the family will address it. Everyone walks on eggshells around her to appease her. She's very controlling, she doesn't respect people's boundaries, very intrusive. She's a lurker, she's a stalker. My friend lives down south, I live up north here. But if every time I come to visit town, her mother is all in our business. All in our business. And I blame my friend for this. My friend lacks boundaries. My friend does not have a spine. She does not know how to check her mother. Why? Because she is totally codependent on her mother for financial assistance or whatever her mother is doing for her. And that's the difference between me and my friend, because I don't roll like that with my parents. I don't ask my parents for shit. I'd rather work 10 fucking jobs, sleep in a cardboard box, sleep in the back of my car than to beg my parents for a dime. Because the moment that I go to my parents for help, knowing that both my parents are narcissistic, they're going to feel like they can control me. They're going to feel like they can treat me like a 12-year-old. They're going to hold everything they do for me over my head. So I give my parents my ass to kiss. Do I love them and forgive them? Absolutely. Do I give them any control over my life? Hell to the fuck no. And that's the difference between me and my friend. She lets her mother run her into the ground. My friend has had a stroke. I wonder why. Because of all the fucking stress of her mother working her fucking nerves. Every time I come to visit, her mother is in our goddamn business. But my issue is not with her mother. Her mother is who she is. Just recently, we go to party in Houston, Texas for my birthday. We turn up. There's only 5 of us partying, kicking it. She brought all this fucking weed. We all went to the liquor store. Everybody was lit, turned up, especially me because it's my birthday. We in the club partying with Messy C. I go in the bathroom because I feel sick. I threw up twice. Tell me, why did this information get back to her mother? And by the way, I blocked her mother. Her mother was stalking me so bad on Instagram a year ago. I had to block her because I'm like, stop. If you really liked me and you were into me, you'd be liking my posts and into my content and posting comments. But no, every time I post an Instagram story, her mother is in my stories lurking, just nosy for no fucking reason. Intrusive. I never said nothing. I got fed up. I blocked her because I don't like people overstepping my boundaries. I don't care what my friend allows her mother to get away with. Her mother's not going to do me like that. Absolutely not. So me throwing up in the bathroom in the club because we're turning up and having a good time for my birthday got back to her malignant narcissistic mammy. Now all of a sudden her mammy is creating fake pages on Instagram and YouTube and harassing me in the comments. You were throwing up on the floor. Shame on you. Shame on you. No, bitch, I'm turning up for my birthday. I'm a grown ass goddamn woman. Who the fuck is you to tell me about what I need to be doing? Fuck you. But, my problem is with my friend. Why do you feel the need to tell your mammy every fucking thing, every detail we do? It's none of her goddamn business. And while we was there, her mama kept calling. Spray the room with disinfectant, because she might have COVID. That's why I posted my COVID results, to shut that shit up. No, the fuck I don't have no goddamn COVID. I'm sick of this woman. Sick of it. And if my friend is too weak to check her, then goodbye to our friendship. I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm not. My friend set up and gossiped negatively about everything we did to her mother to appease her mother. She has to tear me down to her mother to stay in her mother's good graces. That's what I mean by when the narc has to play both sides of the fence. So either I'm looking at my friend and her toxic behaviors, either she's a toxic codependent or she's either narcissistic. She has just exposed her behaviors to me, and that's a problem. So now I have to set boundaries and separate myself not only from her mother, but from her as well. You guys, narcs love gossiping. They'll smile in your face and tell all your business and tear you down to other people. And they know in their hearts they wrong. Then when you cut them off, they want to come start stalking and coming around. And no. You should know better. You've been around me for years. You know my character. You know how I get down. I don't do people like that. I'm not going to be in the streets tearing my friends down, to your enemies, not even to my family members. I don't even fuck with my toxic family members. I hate gossip. I hate gossip. It's wrong. But this is what happened. Her mother treats her like she's 12 years old, and that's because she's codependent. She needs her mammy, and for whatever, to help her pay her bills. I don't know, but she gives her mother so much control over her life, and to the point where it stresses her out. She didn't had a stroke. You 40 years old. Why is you having a stroke at such a young age? Because you stress the fuck out all the time. Why is you smoking all the time? Because you're stressed all the time. Keep that toxic shit away from me. If I gotta lose several friendships, goodbye. If I gotta go to the top by myself, goodbye. I don't want it around me. You guys, no matter who it is, whether it's a relative, whether it's your lover, whether it's your children, whether it's a cousin, a co-worker, narcs love to play both sides of the fence because they gotta appease the person they're talking. They gotta get something out of people. So they feel that by tearing you down to this other person, it makes their ranking high in this other person's eyes. They're appeasing and stroking the ego of the person they're tearing you down to. But what ends up happening, they burn bridges with good people. I did the other video about how the narc will burn bridges with the same people that God sent to bless their lives. They burn bridges with good people that had good intentions to elevate them and pull them up. As I climb up higher, I damn sure I'm going to take everybody with me. Everyone that's loyal, consistent, and not fake. I can't have no fake shit around me. The narc will destroy and burn bridges. Trying to gossip and kiki and tear people down behind. That's not the way to do it. I don't want toxic people around me. I will check the fuck out of a toxic person. Don't smile in my face and tear me down behind my back. You're not real to me if you do that. I don't give a fuck who it is. I have a 20-year-old daughter. Me and my daughter was talking about this. And I told my daughter, I said, I would never go behind your back. Get on Instagram, stalk all your friends and harass your friends and be all in your business. You got to love your children and trust your children enough to go out into the world, make their own mistakes and learn from them. What do I look like trying to control my daughter? All she's going to do is rebel against me the more that I pressure her. But a malignant, narcissistic mother or father, for those of you, y'all know I'm telling the truth, they will make your life a living hell if you allow them to. And, you got to look at these fake friends and fake family. They're narcissistic. They're cluster B. They have personality disorders because only someone that is disordered will entertain this type of behavior. The moment you spot someone playing both sides of the fence, get rid of them because they have no loyalty to nobody but themselves. They're trying to, play both sides of the fence because they're trying to gain something from both sides of the fence. That's not the way to go. You lose good people when you play both sides of the fence. I want y'all to go on and have a blessed day. Remember to submit your essays because that contest is running until October 31st. Join me on Halloween. I'm going live. I'm going to paint myself to be the Wicked Witch of the West. I'll be in full costume, and we're going to talk about the female narcissist and how treacherous and how controlling and deceptive she is. And I'm going to tell you something, too. No matter how much money, a narcissist could have more money than you. They could have a big, beautiful house, a beautiful car, everything, and still be fucking jealous of your little broke-ass life. Envious and jealous of your broke-ass life, of your beautiful spirit. These people are truly fucking miserable. When you find out that someone is talking about you and tearing you down behind your back, that is not a friend. That is no one of loyalty. They do not have your best interest at heart. All they're doing is disguising their toxic behavior that they have hidden well over the years. And once they expose it, God is showing you, get rid of them. I cannot elevate you until you get rid of the stuff from around you. This negativity, this toxicity, get rid of it. Then I will be able to elevate you. All right, y'all, let me get out here and, finish the rest of my day. I got errands to run. Your girl's busy. I got to finish up these books and so much to do. And for those of you that want to go to Jamaica, spend your holidays in Jamaica, December 19th, Saturday, December 19th, I'm holding an event in Jamaica, Ocho Rios. Get at me, email me. There's special discounts. I'm working with a travel agency, Jamaica Roots Travel. They're offering special packages, discounted. You need the code, so you got to email me to get the code. Get the fuck away from your toxic relatives and come to Jamaica and turn up and let's party and have a great time. All right, guys, I love you. To the next video.